He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number.
First baseman number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he hits it hard to the right side. There is Dozier. Throw in time, and the side is retired. They pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Mariners 6 and the Yankees nothing.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Trevor Story comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Gordon is up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in, Mike Schmidt. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And now pitch on the way. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready for another shot now. Corey Seager. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Schmidt is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
The catcher, number 3.
Here now is Mike Zunino. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Yelich racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
9, second baseman.
Here's D. Gordon now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Bird comes up with it, and he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of the runner. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman
Greg Bird is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Line drive to center field. Griffey patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Here's Brian Dozier now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now ball line foul over the Yankees dugout. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Digging in once again, Yogi Berra. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Again, he sends it out of play. Looking to send him packing again. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back in the Big Apple now as we are set for what remains of this presentation of baseball on the show. Zach Britton
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Billy Hamilton runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 1.
Digging in and looking for more, Sid Sist. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Takes this the other way to right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
First pitch on its way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses. Strike one. Now here's the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. Dives and he makes the catch. How about that for an exclamation point to the end of the inning? So they go quiet. Digging in the switch hitter, Albert Pollard. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
On his junior, but this is a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's a 6-1 game.
Well, Matt, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they're just now scoring today. But it's always who are you facing that particular day. Good pitching is the momentum stop, and that's what we've seen so far today.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Gordon is there. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only 1 single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Seattle Mariners win number 70 away from home this year. Noah Syndergaard wins for the 30th time to top the league. And it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 6 runs, 10 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.